once again, I think I have everything set up, but I could be wrong. So if something isn't working, do let me know. There's an echo. Is there actually an echo? Is there actually an echo? Why is there an echo? There shouldn't be an echo. Is it just on my voice? Oh, why is that then? Craig, are you sure it's not that you do you have me open twice or something? I've moved my camera by accident. Oopsie. Oopsie doopsie. I've muffed it up again. Not hearing an echo? Okay. Weird. What up, Renegor? How you doing? It's all good, Craig. It's all good. Sticking with wing kits, MG Torgoose Flugel is next, or the MG 00 Trans Am Clear. I love clear Trans Am kits. They're so good. I suppose either the Double X or the Sasby. Get the Sasby, Renegor. Do the Sasby. Okay, so we are starting this boy today. There's nothing. There's nothing there. I've already got all the runners out in alphabetical order. Heathik. I've had this one in my backlog for a long time. I want to say I've had this one in my backlog for about 6 months now, and I'm very excited for this kit. It looks dope as hell. I don't know where it's going to go in my cabinet because I have literally no space in my cabinet. But each what it is. Like the fact it has a base included, I also appreciate that fact. I think they had to include a base because he got no leg. Lepre! Wanted to come in and say hi. I hope you have a great stream. I'm just off to bed. Lepre, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope you have a good rest. I hope you have good sleep. My next real grade is a kit bash of the Impulse and Freedom. Nice. So I went through yesterday and assembled a list of all of the real grade kits. Can I do this? Does this work? Yes, it does. Yeah, I assembled this list of all of the real grade kits and which ones I currently have and which ones I don't. And I'm like, I own more than half of them. Let me see if I can get this to come up bigger. Do that. No. What if I open that in a new one? Okay, no, it's not gonna work. I can't make it bigger. Basically, I already either own or have on pre-order 22 of the real grade kits. I'm missing 15. You would like to post a link? Let me give you a permission real quick. There we go. That didn't work. There we go, it did now. Are you going to try and get the special effects set? Probably not. Probably not, because it's expensive. I twerk on my OnlyFans, Craig. Oh, wait, Winter, you were asking Craig if you get linked it. Look, I'm not awake. I'm not, look. I'm not awake. I don't care that it's nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Brain head empty. Brain go burr. Action bases arrived, so I can finally get my other MGs in the air. Very nice. Lay them. Craig, I'm not sure. Do you have the thing set up so that your pronouns show up in Twitch? Because they're not showing up on. Oh, OBS isn't clever. Because mine also don't show up in OBS. Cool. I'll do my best to remember that, man. Friend. My brain's stupid. I'm not awake. I'm not awake. Okay. What am I doing? Starting the head, I guess. Yeah, I was watching. Shane was building this kit the other day. That was a big derp moment. I popped into Shane's stream the other day, and he'd just started on this. And I am having seen him building it, I'm very, very excited. Just because the entire thing looks dope as hell, and the mechanics of it, like the moving parts, are really interestingly done. So getting used to it myself. Up until the start of the year, I was using he, they. Yeah. Ordering this on payday, not gonna lie. See, I very stupidly. Where's E? There's E. Very stupidly, I managed to. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. I ordered the Epion. Coffee time. So I've already had a can of Relentless this morning. I have no excuse for being this like out of it. My brain's just like farting. Who is texting me? Oh, it's my phone contract people. That's fine. E15 and E20. What was I saying? What's going on? I ordered the MG Epion and the RG Transam Clear 00 Riser last month. Or within the last month. And now I'm like, yes, I should possibly have not spent all that money. Which Epion? It's the special coating, the chromey boy. I have it on order. I don't know when it's going to get to me, but it cost me a lot of money, and now I don't have any money left. So I'm going to have to be relatively slow with building. So I have this week off. My initial plan was to spend like a huge chunk of this week off just building so that I could burn through some more of my backlog. I only have 3 kits left after this one. But now I'm gonna have to like not rush through them because I don't have any money to buy any more. Which, I mean, it is what it is. It's my fault for being a dum-dum and having no impulse control when it comes to Gundam, but yeah. Going to try and get my first P Bandai kit on payday. Either going to be a Seed Zaku or the Torgis 2. Nice. Speaking of nice fancy kits, one of the Gundam store, one of the UK stores, has the titanium coated Torgis 3 real grade, I think. Which looks pretty cool, but is also very expensive. Hope this month's P Bandai drop. Do we know what's going to be on it yet, Winter, or is this like an announcement of new kits? That bit goes that way up. Goes in there. I have to head off break. Break's over. Have a good stream. Catch you later, Renegor. If we're still around when you finish later, we'll see you later. If not, we'll see you again another day. I hope your shift goes well, man. Ooh. Tune. Where did I put these stickers? What flavour sticker is this, do you reckon? Where did I put the sticker? Hang about. This might be a problem. Oh, there they are. Okay. Doi. So we're looking for a metallic sticker. It's going to be no, regular sticker number 8. Oh, it's the pink boy. It's the mono eye thing, I guess. I also finally got around to reordering all of the. So I've got a list of all the kits that I've built on stream in one of the little widgety things below the stream. I went through and put them all in kit number order so that they're not just kind of random like they were before. That was really annoying me and didn't take any time to do it all. I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. 17. Oh, there's going to be lots of panel lining on this kit. And I think I need new panel lining markers. Oh, what we got, winner? What we're looking at? Ooh, okay. Let me put this bit in. So we got real grade Astray Gold Frame Amatsu Heart. Ooh. Okay. I like that more than the current Astray Gold Frame that they've put out. A real grade Fennex? Sorry, what? Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why have you done this? Real grade 00 quantity, full saber. Yeah, so I've already got the regular quantity. I don't think I'd get another one. That Astray Gold Frame is on my list of things that I don't have. So what I'm trying to do is get one of every numerical real grade. But I'm not fussed about which version it is. So like I've got the real grade Strike Rouge, which counts as real grade. I think it's real grade number 3, the Ale Strike, or the Force Impulse. I think it's the Force Impulse because it's just a P Bandai recolor of the Force Impulse, and comes with no differing pieces. It's literally just recolors. So I might pick up that because the Astray Gold Frame is one of the ones I don't currently have. I don't currently have on order, which is the important thing. So maybe, depending on if they're available to pre-order over here, maybe I'll pick one of them up. Okay, so this. That goes like that. This is tiny and weird. E18. Hey, Black Max, how you doing? It's going well, man. It's going well. We've literally just started, and we're starting off with the head for the Zeong right now. I didn't realize quite how complicated it was. I didn't realize quite how like in depth the build was. Hey, Eduardo, how you doing? Welcome on in. I only clocked when I was watching Shane streaming the other day. That was when I actually clocked the mechanics behind everything. It's like it's got a whole system of cogs that allow you to spin the mono eye inside the head, which is super cool. It's dope as hell. Spending money you don't have yet. Exactly. That's my problem. E16. I spent yesterday, so like I've said, I've got this week off. So my initial intention was to just chill all week and do a lot of streaming. Yes, I had some family stuff, so I ended up not streaming, but I wanted to still do something with my hands and do something Gundam related. I ended up spending most of the afternoon going through stripping kits that I've finishing off like weapons and stuff that I never got around to. And the big one, which was the Perfect Grade Unleashed, getting all of the additional armor set stripped off and all prepped. So I have the other side of the clear armor now stored in boxes, but it's all done in such a way that I could change the armor out to just having the clear. I've got that entire thing. I've got the entire armor set like properly finished now. Got this pre-ordered. Ooh, what are we looking at? Ooh, a white Zaku. I do love the white Zakus. We've got a high grade white Zaku one at work at the moment. I think it's very nice. When's my birthday? My birthday is in April. I'm currently deciding whether I want to do a 12-hour stream for my birthday again, because I did last year and it was an absolute blast. But I'm not sure whether I will this year or not. So what I did last year was I bought a real grade kit to do in one stream, and I started and finished the entirety of the Mark II in the one stream, and it's beautiful. I should really get you a gift. You don't need to get me a gift. Your friendship and company is the only gift that I need. C16. I love the colours of this kit. It's so cool. What NG you have on your mind? Max, we have. Are you okay with me calling you Max, or is there like something specific that you would prefer to be called? I don't want to call you by a name that you don't like. I currently have the. Yeah, sure, awesome. I currently have the Master Grade Epion on order. Like it should hopefully be on its way to me. The chrome coated version. I'm very, very excited. I know something to get you that you're like, okay. Well, if you insist. Oh, fuck. That scared me. Oh, man. Go in there, you little prick. Oh, stop it. Oh, okay. This whole unit.
I don't think it's funny.
I don't think it's funny either. I get scared so easily. The special coating one, yeah, Max. It's I've already bought it, but I realize now that I couldn't really afford it. That's so loud. What up, Cisco? How you doing? The kit cost it was £125, which is not an insignificant amount. Obviously, I just got my Twitch payout for the last couple of months just dropped, and that covered the cost of the Real Red Unicorn that I bought. So that was the one that I had my last sub goal for. Was the Real Red Unicorn full armor, which is beautiful kit, stunning. No idea where I'm going to put it when it's built because that is another large boy. So now I'm using any subs from this month are going to be essentially just going to my credit card to pay off what I've already spent. I'm bad with money. I don't know if you can tell. Plan to get the MG Torgeese 3 either when in stock in my local shop or on Mandarake. Nice. Torgeese are nice. I really like the design. Words. Torgeese are nice. Torgooses? Torgeese. I like the Torgeese. I still don't know the difference between the Torgeese 1, Torgeese 2, and Torgeese 3. Like, I'm not... Again, I'm dumb when it comes to different kits. Yeah, winter is beautiful. Coming in here. Making me sad that I have to wait for a kit. I got told that the whip, the locations of nubs on the whip are a pain. And that the gate placement for the whip was like a thing that a couple of people have told me is hot garbage. That's why I asked how you found the whip to build. But that looks absolutely beautiful, dude. I'm very excited to get hold of it. One and two have different color mohawk and the length of barrel. Okay. All I know is the only real grade Torgeese 3 I've seen is a titanium finish one, and I'm like, I don't think I should spend 130 quid on a real grade, but I used my gun prime right, so it took most of them away. Okay. So are the whip segments also meant to be chrome, or is that like a more matte finish? So I kind of want to have an experiment and see how I can go about covering any damage that I do, because I'm bound to damage it. Like, I know me, I'm bound to like muff up the surface pretty bad. Do you know what? I need to go grab my wrist support because my wrist's already gone. Back in a second. The only chrome is the red. Good. So I'm having a bad hand day, and my my wrist is causing me a lot of pain. I don't know how quick I'm going to be building today. This might be quite a quite an unproductive stream.
This right here is my favorite thing. in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
I'm so glad I stole that video clip to put on here. Having Mark reassure me about things I'm doing is very pleasant. I feel validated. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a simple way to re-chrome any sanded areas. Like if I put down a layer of maybe when I see the Epion, I mean you're right. If I put down a layer of the what's it called? Molotov chrome marker, and then a layer of like a similar shade red ink. I wonder if that would work. Because when you said that they haven't changed the gating from the original, like I'm kind of disappointed by that. Like that feels like, I don't know, it feels very lazy. Oh cock. How does this attach? Oh, it goes like that. Okay. That makes sense. Don't know how well the Chrome Gundam marker, but maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna do an experiment with some regular things to see how well that works. Afternoon, Tom and Zafir. Thank you for the gold cube. Let's get that done. It's just plated, it's not chrome though, and it's just red under the chrome. Yeah, so what I'm saying, Winter, is because of that plating, obviously if I sand down any areas, it will go down to the plastic underneath. And whether I can put a new layer of the chrome ink with a layer of coloured ink over the top to kind of emulate the effect of the coating. We'll see. Wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, I'm going to do my best not to have to do any sanding. I'm just going to do my best to have precise nips. But if I make any kind of real flagrant errors, if I've got something I can fall back on in areas that aren't going to be hugely visible, then we'll see. Okay. But welcome on in, Tom. I hope you're having a good day. Also, glove. You mean this? It's a. I don't know if it's actually a carpal tunnel support, but it's a wrist support. I've got pretty bad arthritis in my wrists. Oh, use glove when building. Okay. The plan. The current plan. Is to I've got a pair of like microfiber gloves that are for cleaning my bike visor, and I've got other ones that are designed for cleaning camera lenses. So I'm probably going to wear them when I'm dealing with the actual chrome pieces. But then again, I might not. I might not, and I might just go back in and polish it all afterwards. We'll see. I can never make up my minds on that kind of thing. I am a dum-dum. As the stream title says, I am dummy. But not thick. I'm just dummy. Okay, there's that one. And that should be that one. Wob. And then this. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we want to do a... There we go. Sorted. Gold cube done. This is what I was talking about with the mono eye. Let's do a zoom. So that's the eye inside the head. But as you turn the neck, so when you turn the head on the neck, the mono eye also turns inside the head. So you can pose the eye once it's done. Which I think is super cool. I think that's a really, really well designed bit of kit. C19 and D11. C19. It's very odd building a head first with a real grade. I'm so used to building, like, starting with feet, starting with legs and working up. Obviously, they can't start with the feet on this kit because there aren't feet on this kit. And D1, 1. Like the mono eye for the MG 2.0? I'm going to assume so. I've not seen or built the MG 2.0, so... if you say it's the same, it's probably the same. I think it's quite cool. I know with other Zaku things that I've seen, you get to choose where you put the sticker when you're building it, so you get to choose where the eye sits. But once you've done it, unless you're going to go back in and strip it all apart again, you can't change it after the fact. This is pretty dope, not going to lie. I'm see, again, having watched somebody else building bits of this the other day, I was really impressed with the actual, not just the looks of it, but the actual engineering behind anyway, the engineering behind it was just super fun. It's the little details that kind of make it that much better. Okay, and this needs some wee bits of panel lining. This little thing, 3, goes in like that. What? What do you mean? That goes in and down. It's on. Oh, I put it in the wrong way up. Absolute moron. Dumbass. There we go. Spicy. You think P Bandai are going to make a leg add-on to make the perfect Zeong? I think they will. So from what I've seen other people say, this kit has attachment points in the correct places for a leg unit to attach to. And they wouldn't have engineered that into the core kit unless they had plans further down the line to to release that attachment unit. E13. This is a tiny little piece. So I am keeping my fingers crossed. I'm hoping if they do that I can pick one up. D1. 2. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. D1 2. Ah. Favorite song on this playlist. At some point I might swap the playlist over to jazz again, but we'll see. And I really like to plan ahead for future variants. Yeah, it's... Again, it's one of those things that I kind of like. And you could tell it's not always been the case. Like, they... real grade number... Is it real grade number 6? I thought jazz made you sleepy. No, jazz makes me more awake. It's the... Is this playlist in late in the evening? If I'm listening to this playlist, it kind of mellows me out and makes me kind of want to go to bed. We shall see. What was I saying? Real grade number 6 is the Skygrasper add-on. So real grade number 6 isn't a full kit. It's the Skygrasper like jet thing. And now, if they were to release something like that, it wouldn't be its own real grade. It would be a supplementary kit or a P-Bandai Editions kit. Which is annoying, because it means if I'm trying to get one of every real grade number, I have to pick up the Skygrasper. Which isn't exactly going to fit in with the rest of my collection. So this... is in there. I'm almost tempted to just take my headphones off and put the audiobook I'm listening to back in. Leave you guys with the music, but listen to an audiobook myself. I thought that would be a little unsociable though, so I decided not to. Or did I? Where? Maybe I'm listening to some grim dark novels whilst I'm listening to this music as well. You'll never know. Okay, so this. Seeing the XI Gundam Runner, there's some gate placements with the chest and shield attached. I think there's going to be more novel colour version of the XI. I would love that. That Gundam looks awesome. I'd love to see like a Titans colour scheme version. That would be dope as hell. God, this head is huge. Like I know this is going to be a chunky boy, but this is like another level of size. C can go away. D1 back. E3. Kind of bugs me when they change it to all white color. Yeah, I love having a kit that's, again, this is one of my biggest things, and one of the things that I will have, you will all have heard me say it before, and you'll all probably hear me say it again. I love when a kit isn't like that standard color for Gundam, so the white with the red and the blue and the yellow. I love it when a kit's kind of more adventurously colored, like the Trans Am colors or the Titans colors. They're always a lot more interesting to me. Like, I'm a lot more likely to buy a kit if it's a different color scheme. Well, that's the only reason I picked up the Real Grade Justice when I did, because I was like, oh, that shit's cool. And why, like, I really love the clear Trans Am Quanti that I've got, and why I picked up the clear Trans Am 00 Riser. Yeah, I wanted the actual mech for the collection, but that color scheme's just dope as hell. Why I really still want to get that MG Exia Dark Matter, because that kit, boy, does that kit look beautiful. It's like just blacks and reds. It looks so menacing. The design's just epic. They changed the EXS to mostly blue and white. Yeah, see, I've not really seen any of the shows, so I don't know what the original designs are, the original colorations from the shows or the manga. Hey, Brandino the Conqueror. I hope I said that right. How's it going, man? Thank you for coming in. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a good day. We've just started building the Real Grade Zeong today, and we have some of ahead. We're getting there slowly. D13, D14. Oh, hope I don't drop it. D13, D14. There's 4, and there's 3. Yeah, I really want them to make the Exia Dark Matter into a real grade. I think that would be cool. Like, I love the design of that kit, and I love real grades. If I can get that design as a real grade, I would be a very, very happy bean. I know it's never going to happen, but my girlfriend just bought me my first 2 Gunpla kits for Valentine's Day. Hell yeah! Which ones did you get? We love somebody who's got their first kits. That's what we love to see. Just gonna bounce for a bit. My headphones have died. I don't have the cable to plug them into the phone. I'll try and come back soon once they've charged a bit. Tom, you probably can't hear me, but I appreciate you. We'll see you later. I remember getting my first kit. I remember being so damn excited. I bought it at Comic-Con in London. I had no knowledge of Gundam. I'd seen someone I watched on YouTube building a kit, and I was like, oh my god, a robot and a model kit and something that this person that I look up to is doing. I'm gonna copy them. So I bought my first kit, and I was on the train on the way back just unpacking it from its box because I was so excited for it. I built it in about like an hour flat. When I got home, I was so excited for that. It was so much fun. Thoughts on the Astrea Type F? Let me have a quick look because I don't know what it looks like. Astrea Type F. Oh, that looks hella cool. Will my window capture let me show it? It will. Yeah, look at that. So that's like the it's very much like the Exia, but in red. Oh, that's a custom build kit. That's stunning. I really like that. It's predecessor for the Exia. That looks like it's been painted. Like this red on here doesn't look flat enough for it to be original, but I could be wrong. This is exactly what I'm talking about though, Max. Like that to me looks so much more interesting than the Exia. Like the Exia, while it's still an interesting looking kit, it's still an interesting build. That color scheme just looks so boring to me. That it just pops. It just looks so much more fun. I don't know. That's a dope looking kit. High grade built divers Kamiki Burning Gundam. Kamiki Burning Gundam is a beautiful kit. That's a nice kit. And the MG Barbatos. You're in for a good time. MG Barbatos is a stunning build. I need to pick one up. I've only ever heard good things about it. Kamiki Burning Gundam. Again, absolutely beautiful kit. Our friend Oblique built one on their stream a little while ago. And I've done the Tri Burning Gundam, which is similar, but has more of the flame effect pieces, more of the replacement parts that are essentially on fire, and is so nice. The normal Astrea has a closer color scheme to the Exia. Okay. See, why not just make everything red? Just make all Gundam kits red. When in doubt, go camo paint on the Exia. Fair. So what? Obviously, you're just getting your first Gundam kits now, Brandino. Are you okay if I call you Brandino, or is there something else that you'd prefer to be called? How did you get into the hobby? If you're obviously now that you're getting your first few kits, what was it that kind of made you want to get into Gundam? There is a lot of service detail on this kit. I'm going to be panel lining this for months. I have a feeling that this kit's going to be one of those kits that I regret not panel lining everything on the runner before I started building. Because there's a lot of detail on here. I also love that color separation. Like, it's quite subtle. The color separation there in the face pieces, but it's still very. It's noticeable, but it's quite a subtle difference. I love that. Found videos on YouTube, watched them, and I found them super cool. Plus, I was a fan of Gundam for quite a while. Fair. That's kind of what I did. Like I've not watched any of the shows, or I hadn't watched any of the shows at all before I started building. But there was a YouTuber that I used to watch that she would every now and again do like a crafting video where it was just her sat around building and chatting, and Gundam was one of the things that she used to build, and it kind of hooked me onto the idea from the point of view of building cool looking things. I had no idea what Gundam was. Like, it's not something that was ever really in my really visible to me when I was a kid, so I never watched any of it. All I saw was sick looking robots, and it absolutely hooked me. And then I just got obsessed with building. No, Stevie's kicking my ass. Third shit. Oh man, do not envy that. Do not envy that at all. I don't miss the days of having to do so I work retail. A place that I used to work. Twice a week I'd be at work through the night. Sometimes I'd be in work for like a 16-hour shift type thing. Which would involve staying overnight, and that was every week that I had to do that. So there was never a chance to kind of get my brain back in normal day mode. I hated it. Hated it so much. I'm glad I'm not there anymore. Sickling robots, how did they look, pale or more greenish? Sniffer, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're keeping well. You know what I mean. Just cool looking, innit? How the tits do I get my nippers to hit? Ooh, that hurt. I had no notifications anywhere that you'd gone live. Rip. How you doing, Jay? Tom accused you of giving me a gold cube earlier when it was Zafir. Worked at a realtor company that had 16-hour shifts. The only jobs where that is legal in Germany are doctors and paramedics. Hey, Sniffer, guess what? It's not legal here either. My shift was technically only 8 hours, except it was one of those where you're not told you have to work longer, but if you don't get jobs done, you'll get told off, and the only way to get those jobs done is by staying longer. It was exploitative and bad. I no longer shop in that shop. They have, admittedly, like I'm still friends with the person that was my manager at the time. And it sounds very much like they've situations there have improved like a lot. And business practices have changed. But I just can't bear to be in that shop anymore. I'm not going to name it. I don't want to publicly like shit on it because, like I said, I've still got friends who work there. Yeah, it's not great. Slept 12 hours, so feeling better? Hell yeah. Hey, Brandino, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Just joined your Discord and posted a pic of the kits in Gundam Time channel. Heck yeah. Yeah, that Kamiki burning Gundam. So I've let's have a shelf tour, shall we? Let's show you the tri burning. So I built this one, the tri burning Gundam, on stream a little while ago, and it is absolutely stunning. Like I flipping adore this kit. I want to get get out of here, computer reflection. I want to get the Kamiki burning Gundam to go with it. Like I'd love to have the two of them side by side. And Barbatos, I don't have the master grade Barbatos, but I've got the 1/100 full mechanics one. And he sits on my shelf. I'm very happy with him. You should have taken that to the authorities. Oh yeah, I mean I definitely could have, but I was so. This is the thing, Sniffer. I got that job when I was 18. It was my first job. And everything that I was doing there was essentially posed to me as normal retail practice. And it is relatively normal retail practice in the UK. Like, they pay minimum wage, they exploit you for all the hours that they can. And if you kick up a fuss, you get fired. They find some reason to let you go. The biggest problem is that for so long, all of the staff had been doing that same thing. So if you turned around and said there isn't enough time in the day to get all these jobs done, they'd say, well, everybody else has got enough time, and you wouldn't be able to get everybody to agree to getting together and disagreeing with them. So they'd just be like, well, your work ethic sucks, bye. I'm a lot less naive now than I used to be. Like, I'm never going to work somewhere that exploits me like that again. Still searching for Denial Gundam. Hey Max. You should start looking in Egypt. I hear Denial's in Egypt. So I'll mention a cube. Okay. I will do a 4x4 cube in a second. Let me just finish this one step. So Brandino, as you haven't been here before, I should probably explain what the cubes are. I do Rubik's Cubes as like a thing to keep my brain happy.
I don't think it's funny.
I do. I thought it was hilarious. And I have a bunch of channel points set up so that people can make me essentially stop what I'm doing and solve a Rubik's Cube. It's good fun. It's good fun until I get like several cubes stacked up in a row. And this goes. Oh, look at that head. That's a chunky head. I really like the eye moving. I really like how that looks. I think that's stunning. So here is the head. And that eye just spins round lazily in there. You got all the little bits visible through the clear there. That's super nice. It's a nice kit. One of my uncles is a state official in court, so maybe it's just me who has a super easy time to get that to... Yeah, like I say, I very much could have gone to the authorities about it, but I was young. I thought it was normal. I thought it was just like a normal bit of retail. I can guarantee if you ask anybody who's worked in retail in the UK, they will tell you that they've ended up working for... I want to say most people will say that they've worked a 12-hour shift. I personally, the longest I was at work in my previous job was I think it was 36 hours. I got there at 6 in the morning on a Tuesday, and I got home probably 8 or 9 on the Wednesday evening. And I had like a half-hour nap in the office at like 3 in the morning. It was awful. It was fucking terrible. Is it okay if I ask how many cameras you got set up? So I have my face cam, my top-down cam. I have my close-up desk cam, and then I have a mobile camera that is my phone, so I can show things off in the cabinet. I'm hoping to get a 5th camera soon, now that I have a 2nd capture card. In fact, I have a 5th camera, I just need to work out where in the setup I want to put it. I worked in a small shop, and I've definitely stayed after hours to get stuff done. Yeah, it's not great. Like my current job, the most I have to stay is like to cash up a till, or if I'm running gaming events, but I get all that time back. What camera do I use? So I use 4 different cameras at the moment. So my face camera is a Drift Ghost 2. It's a motorbike helmet cam. My top-down camera is a Logitech C920 Pro. My desk cam is a Canon EOS 1300D. And the portable camera is my iPhone 11 with EpoCam Pro. Shelf tour not back. Shelf tour isn't back just yet. I need to finish tidying up my background space before I can bring the shelf tour back, because I don't want to be showing everyone my real messy room. The the living room I'm in at the moment is a hell of a mess. Okay, so we need to get orange around here. Shelf tool will return eventually. Then we need to move that there, that there, and we might as well move that there as well. Wait. Then we want to move. I'm relatively sure about that. It's a lot harder to do with the wrist support on. Triggerfire not working again. Did the Oshore not? But I heard it. Did he not pop up in?
Are you sure about that?
It's working for me. Are they not popping up on the stream? Or are you just being It's very quiet. I didn't hear the first one. Oh. Do you know why? So I turned it down the other day.
Are you sure about that?
That better? Don't call me out like this, Jay. No, it was during me trying to fix the audio during my Pokemon stream on Sunday. I was having some real dumb audio issues. I couldn't.
I don't think it's funny.
There we go. That's louder. Okay. We're almost done on this one now. Yeah, it's a lot more difficult to do a cube with the wrist support on. Like, not being able to bend my arm in the same way I normally would is just a pain in the butt. And yeah, as Nightbot has just, at Jamie's demand, given you guys links to my social media things, if you would like to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, feel free. I only ever post photos of my Gundam things on Instagram, and I rarely ever post on Twitter, so yeah. It won't really impact you at all if you do. Longest I stayed at work was 12 hours, so we had a major store walk the following day, and my boss and co-managed to stay. I worked 4 PM till 12 PM the very next day, and then my job opened a new store for us. So the first week I worked like 6 days in a row, 61 hours overall. I was so tired I almost fell asleep at the girlfriend's house before her taking me to work. Yeah, I think everybody who's worked in retail has stories like that. And I think that's just like a worldwide thing. I don't think that's exclusive to the UK. The longest I worked in a single week was 93 hours, I think. And that was the week that I did a 36-hour shift. Which, again, very much illegal. Very against the European Time Directive, which, whilst English companies don't have to obey anymore because we're no longer in Europe, at the time, we did. But it was one of those things that was put to me as, if you don't do this, you're going to be letting the team down. And I was naive enough to put the team at that point before my own health. I don't do that anymore. I do put the team's, like my current job, obviously I'm the manager now, so I do put the team's needs before my own needs, but not to the detriment of my health. Like, oh, sorry, I dropped my file on the floor. In that job, I was working at that job when I got hit by a car. And the fact that after being hit by a car whilst I was in hospital recovering, I felt better in myself than I had done for a long time outside of the hospital. kind of said a lot to me. And that's kind of that was the start of me wanting to leave there. Like, I realized how bad I'd got. Okay, what else do I need? GJ and L2. Oh yeah, this was like, I mean, I'm not okay. This is like 5 years ago though. Yeah, that's why I have big wrist scars and the wrist brace. I've got really bad arthritis in my arms from it. But yeah, it is what it is. So the E, F, G, J, H, I, J, and L2. That one. Worked in retail once. I never had huge overtime. Here they mostly employ half-time forces so that one falling sick or going on vacation doesn't fuck shit up. That makes more sense. Yeah. It doesn't happen for anyone in my shop. Because I make sure that it doesn't. I make sure that we're never in a position where people have to do that kind of overtime. Only time that does happen is when we have a stock take, but I make sure that everybody gets all of the time, all of the extra time they put in, they get back as extra leave. Because I don't want to put anyone else through what I had to do, basically. What YouTubers that build Gunpla do you binge watch? So I watch Mecha Gigantu for his reviews on kits. But that's the only real Gundam content on YouTube that I watch. I mostly watch Gundam people over here, to be honest. I have this whole host of people on Twitch here that I watch that build. If you're looking for recommendations, Brandino, I'm sure I can chuck you a couple. There is Oblique, who is a good friend of ours. They are a GundamBuilder and a variety gamer. Very, very wholesome person. Very nice, very kind. So welcoming to new people. Just super nice. Then there's Joe Inferno, who is a kit basher. So he makes up his own kits, takes other kits and turns them into new things. Super, super good dude. Again, he's just so friendly to people and so welcoming to people when he streams. Like, I can't. He's just a good dude. There's Neon, who is another. This is his playlist that we're listening to. Neon is another kind of chilled out builder. He is quite chill. His chat isn't. His streams get a little chaotic because his chat kind of goes a bit ham on him. But he himself, again, super, super good dude. Built some very interesting kits. Mostly high grades, but he's got access to a lot of interesting kits that I would never have access to. Sniffer just said Atty. He's not streamed for a little while. He was like, for the longest time, one of the biggest Gundam streamers about. Listened to some super nice chill out jazz when he built. Super good dude. Who else is there? Let me find my little list of other people that I can link to. Actually, I think that might be the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. There are more. I just can't think of them off the top of my head right now. He's more chaotic on his second channel. Oh, Max, I know. Oh, hits. Yeah, if you're looking for people to watch, Brandino, like, having a peruse of the Makers and Crafting on Twitch is honestly just so good. Yes, that's Neon's second channel where he plays games, and I've been really enjoying watching him just like relax for a game and then just get bullied by his chat. It's so great. He's a good dude. Gunpla Miami, yeah, Miami as well. Legend of Degeneracy. Yes. And the one that I'm hoping gets more into Gundam now that he's built his first one. Mini Matties. He's a Warhammer builder and Warhammer painter. He built and painted a Wing Zero Burka. And it looked astounding. Like, I absolutely love what he did with that kit. And I'm really hoping that this isn't his only foray into Gundam. It's not our fault. He just does things that make himself go. I mean, you're right. Neon is a sussy backer, let's be honest. Carbon Dobbs also exists. He's a hand painter. So I haven't watched Carbon in so long. There's so many. There are so many people. I think it's what I like about the Gundam community on Twitch. It's far bigger than I actually ever imagined it would be when I started. Gonna look now. Got uni stuff to do. Jay, enjoy. I hope the uni stuff goes well. What time is it? It is 1:45. I'm not sure how long we're going to go for today. I'm not sure how much we're going to get built today. I'm just going to kind of go until I go. My plan is still to... I'm hoping to get this kit finished within the next couple of weeks. But I don't know how realistic that's going to be because I am building incredibly slowly. Okay, so that bit goes in that way. And that bit goes on there. Okay. Get on this one. That bit there. That bit goes on there. These little jet boys go on there. And then we need C15 and C15. Okay, let me just get these put away again. And keep J, but we need to get rid of L. E. C. I love this song. C15. I'm trying to do my best to keep my runners all in alphabetical order as I'm building. So I don't actually fuck about and lose everything. But I'm going to say that Oblique will be doing the HD Zaku 2 FS on stream this evening around 5:30 EST. Hell yes. What time's that in real money? Also, Brandino, which one of those kits do you reckon you're going to build first? Are you going to go for the high grade first, or are you going to go straight into the master grade? About 10:30. Cool. Hopefully I'll still be awake for that. Although I am a sleepy old man, so I don't know if I will be definite or not. This goes in there. Ah, that looks dope as hell. Dude, this kit is so cool. Got a lab this week, so I need to go watch the video on what I need to do. I'll be lurking again. Jay, enjoy. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I've definitely tried my hand at going live and building one. Hell yes. We love to see it. My hand. I might have to go grab some painkillers in a second. I'm doing a big ouchie. My wrist isn't too bad now. It's my actual hands going. Might lose the wrist support and see if that helps. Now that the wrist is feeling a bit more human. Gotta see it all in raw in adulthood insanity. That's fair. There's a few people that I've watched on here build their first kits. It's something so interesting about seeing someone who's completely new to the hobby of building, building their first kit. It always just kind of fascinates me what people's thought process as they're building their first ones. And seeing which bits they kind of gravitate towards and which bits they don't like, and which kind of kits they think they're going to do next, that kind of thing. Because you can never just do two. Like, I don't think I've ever met anyone who's built one Gundam kit and gone, nah. It's always, oh, I've built my first kit and then I've ordered like 12 more. And I guess it's going to have me build the torso next. Currently in a one camera setup. I'm planning on picking up a second camera very soon. Hell yeah. Hey Dot, how are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Can I force my friend to try Gunpla? As I say, his backlog is massive. It's great. We love it. We love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna grab some painkillers real quick because my hand is really starting to go. So I will leave you for 1 second. Behave. I'll be back. There you go. I grabbed the pills. Look, you guys all need to behave all the time. If Bando would not be literally so super stupid in its business practices, we would not have the news for backlogs. You're right, Sniffer. I don't like the use of that word, but you're right. Yeah, if they didn't make artificial scarcity their main business model, people wouldn't snap up everything as soon as they see it the first time, knowing that they're not going to see it again. Like, I wouldn't have overspent last month if I knew that I'd actually be able to access the kits that I bought. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Because I didn't want to buy both those kits immediately there and then, but the store was like, "We have them. We can get you them, but you need to do it now." And I was like, "Oh God, okay. I guess we're doing it. I guess I'm putting £180 on the credit card this month just for some Gundam that I don't need." BRB? Alright, Dot. You BR those bees. Oh man. This boy got big horns. Last year I was just reading the restock list and refreshing my local hobby site just to grab Gunpla that I wanted or interested. I regularly do the same. So the shop that I work in sells a very small amount of Gundam. And I basically sent a list of things off to the person who's in charge of buying them in. And now I have a bunch on pre-order that I didn't need, but because they were available, I've pre-ordered them. There we go. So the head is finished. Look at this boy. Whoop. Let's spin the eye. It's such a big head. That head is so large. It's such a large head. Last month I had to buy a bunch of Gunpla because I knew that they would not be in the rotation for quite a while after. Yeah, I slowed down buying Gunpla now. It's a record for me, 2 months. I don't think I've gone a month without buying a new kit. My current backlog, I don't know if I updated my backlog command. I haven't. There's 3 kits on there that well, 2 kits that I finished and 1 that I'm currently working on. But I've got the Zaku 2, the Zagok, and the Full Armor Unicorn currently in my backlog, and then I've got the Clear Trans Am Double Riser Real Grade, I've got the Master Grade Epion Special Coating Edition on their way to me, and I've got the Real Grade Astro Red Frame on order, and Real Grade God Gundam and Real Grade High New on order. So I just shouldn't. I should stop. But I can't stop. What I was thinking is how hard it is to get all the kits in Germany. There's a ton of money in Germany if they would just push it. Yeah. No, it's the same here, dude. It's the same here. Oh, wait. Never mind. Bought the 100 Gushion last month. So 1 month of no buying. Fair. J-H-I... J. At the back there. Okay. So we've got the head done. No thoughts, head empty. Now we're going to start on the torso. I think we'll be lucky if we get the torso finished today, because the torso has an awful lot of bits that I'm going to want to panel line. But oh well, let's go. So we need C, D, E, C, D, E, A, K. C, D, E, A, K, G. C, D, E, A, K, and G. I'm just going to get all those runners out. So we need C, D, A, E, G, and K. So we have D, C, I don't need B, A. There we go. That's all the runners I need for this step. Who is texting me? C1, C4, C7. C1. C4. One. 4, C7. It's the big neck cowl. BRB, alright, Brandino. And D1, 7, D1, 8. Go to sleep. See you next time, Max. I appreciate you being here. You sleep well, my guy. We'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow evening. I might do something tomorrow afternoon, similar time to this, but it depends. I'm going to be going to see my sister tomorrow, so I'm not sure what time we'll be back. C, D, E. E22. But enjoy your rest, friend. I need E8. God damn, these parts are so large. '21, '23. It's 23. Ow. '21. There you are. 12 and 24. So there's 12. And 24, which is this one. Okay. Let's, before I start actually cleaning these things up. Zeong is one of the few Zeon MS I dislike, and that comes from someone who has the Gaza C. I don't know what that one is. Gaza C. Hey, Nike, how you doing? I'm actually get my booster now, then off to work. Oof. I hope that your booster doesn't hit you too bad. I had my booster and I was fine. Like I didn't have any side effects from mine at all. So fingers crossed for you, man. Fingers crossed. I'm back. Plus cup of tea. Heck yeah. How you doing, Dot? I hope you're keeping well. So I'm just on the fly changing some command responses. There we go. Backlog command has been updated. You have charge, House Tregs? Heck yeah. We finished the head. Chris? Tom? Apparently tricks are that my brain's just dead. You can see his little eye move. I know, Tom. Look, Tom. Look. My brain is not functioning. Head empty. Boo. Cube time. Okay, what flavour cube do you want? Been sick for a few days, and I'm feeling a bit better today. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. 4x4, okay. Look, it was an accident. I'm sorry. Look, Tom. Look. And a hydrate from Craig. Appreciate you, buddy. Cheers. I'm not being mean, Jay. Don't listen to them. I'm a good boy, I swear. What? Okay. You guys are mean. Okay. Let the chaos ensue. I'd rather not. I didn't start it. I made a simple mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. Whoop. I need orangey boys there. Red boy there. And
this right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Mood. I still feel like I should have an expensive redemption that removes the cooldown. I don't know if that's actually possible. Like having a redemption that removes the cooldown on other redemptions, so that people can just like spam the shit out of them. Ghost Cube? No, Tom. No. Not yet. One day soon. Although I have been saying one day soon for quite a while. Then you want that one. And that one. I want Taco Bell or pizza.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
I didn't realize that I'd is that I mean that worked perfectly. I want food. Just generally. I want Domino's. I haven't had Domino's yet this week. I chose make a random sound, okay. I mean, the random sound was perfect. Eat Graham, don't eat me. Oh. You meant Graham eat. Rather than eat me. Look. I'm not an intelligent man. Let's see how bad this parry is. Okay. Brain go burr. Brain do go burr. You are very right there. Okay, it's a double parry. So we want to swap. Those. No. We wanna. Oh God. I want to say that it's those two that are going to be in the wrong. No. Oh, piss. It's going to be those two. So we want to do that. Yes. Like that. There we go. Sorted. There's that one. Then we got God Cube. It said I have tea and a hungry tummy. Oh, dot. I need to go to Asda. I've got no food in the house again. It's the problem with having a week off. Like I eat more of the food that I have at home because I'm at home more. So I actually have to go and buy food, which I'm not like a fan of. Also means I can't just have Domino's for lunch every day that I'm at home, because that would be every day, and that would be a lot of money. And we've already established I've spent all my money on Gundam, so I can't afford to do that. It's a big oof. There we go. I have a cup of tea with my last tea bag. I need to do a shop. Probably, dude. That's probably a thing that you should do. I'll probably nip to the shop. I might even do it this evening, you know. Because I'm planning on like I said, I'm planning on being out tomorrow morning, doing a stream tomorrow afternoon. So this evening might actually be like the most appropriate time for doing a shop. Hey Jay, go to the shops. I agree with Craig. You should listen to them. Go to the shop. Go do big spicy shopping. Being on a book delivery, we'll go after that comes. Ooh, what book you got coming? Oh, also, Jay, speaking of books, the Lord of the Rings, it's coming. I got another store to send it. It should be at the shop this week. I'll pick it up when I get back, and I'll wing it over to you. I'll let you know what is going to set you back. Huh. Today it's 2 Dritz books and the Percy Jackson series. There we go. Woo! Caleb is due by the end of the week. I think I have mine. I think mine's on the sofa with all the No Ghost Cube. No. I think mine's on the sofa in the box that all of my comics came home with me in this week. Because last week was like the biggest comic week for me. Like, so many of the things that I read released. All in one go. So normally, like, a big week for me would be maybe like 3 or 4 comics. I had 12 last week. And I don't entirely know why there were so many in one week. But then also the Caleb graphic came out. So I picked that up at the same time. Where's me, Robber? Do you know about CR Origins came out last week? It's so many comics. There were so many Star Wars comics. That's the main ones for me. Okay. I still haven't actually read most of them. Like, I've still got a massive... I've got... whole, like, folders of them under here that I haven't even organised into my box yet. So I've got, like... And this is the other problem. I get all of the variants for some of them because I'm an idiot. And I hate money, apparently. That Hawkeye series is really fun. I've not read it yet, dude. I am months behind on all of my comics. I still haven't even read the Star Wars Bounty Hunters crossover that finished in like November. I need to do a catch up. So one of my jobs for this week, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sit in bed and I'm gonna read comics. I'm gonna put some music on. Like, I've got all the Sisters of Battle comics. That I think the 3rd or the 4th one has come out. I've read the first one, I think, and that's the only one I've read. Let me know when the collection comes out for Sisters of Battle. I will do indeed. Oh, I'm halfway through Galaxy in Flames now, Jay. I'm on chapter 12. Oh, there's only 17 chapters. I'm more than halfway through Galaxy in Flames. Galaxy, is that what it's called? The third book. Goddamn. Volume 4 of Fullmetal Alchemist, nice. I've been reading there's a manga called Mashal. And it's a very good manga, and I would thoroughly recommend it to anyone. It's like a parody of a bunch of other manga. It's about somebody. It's a world where everybody has magic, and there's someone who's born without magic, and he's raised in like a forest because people without magic are illegal. Some old man finds him and raises him. But because he doesn't have magic, he compensates by just getting him to do strength training every day, and he has like god tier strength. And then he has to go to a magic school to prove that he's got magic, and he has to use his strength to solve all of the things that everyone else does with magic. And it is so funny and so good. The way he flies a broom is by javelining the broom and then jumping onto the broom while it's flying in the air. It's so cool. It's so funny. The art style is brilliant. It's a very similar art style to One Punch Man, so just derpy as hell. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, after I've cleaned up a couple more pieces, I'm going to run and grab another drink, because I have just finished my apple juice. And I want another. I am a thirsty boy. I don't want to get dehydrated like I did yesterday. Okay. Juice, yeah. Juice. Oh, I love apple juice. Apple juice is so good. I'm hungry. Should I eat, or should I save food until later so that I don't run out of food before the end of the month? I mean, my answer is just gonna be eat the food and then eat more food later. But if you only have enough food for one food, then I would say save the food. I don't know. I like food. Food goo. Okay, I'm gonna run and grab a drink real quick. I will be back in a second. I didn't fall over. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I didn't quite have enough juice for a whole glass, so I've just got half a glass. Yum yum. Yeah, whenever I find myself hungry like this, I always just try and fill myself up with liquid. Because I know I'm not really hungry. I'm just bored. And if I just start eating because I'm bored, then I'm just going to get even bigger. And I don't want that. I am already large. I don't need to be larger. Okay, we're going to jump over to a different playlist now. I would like to... Let's go to... Oh, bam. Let's have... Let's go for... Oven is on? Hell yeah. Yeah, let's just go for some shuffling of this playlist, shall we? Gonna have some vegan sausage? Hell yeah. I need to go to Iceland and pick up some of the Greg's vegan sausage rolls so that I can cook them at home. Because those fucking bop. Widow sausage? I didn't like that. I don't like that you just made me say that. That felt wrong. Coming out of my mouth. Greg's vegan sausage rolls are amazing. They really are. They are one of my favourite things. Not gonna lie. Vegan sausage rolls and a chicken bake. That's like my go-to Greg's order. And it's just so goddamn good. Everything on that bit? That looks like it's everything on that bit. Okay, cool. So I can do the assembly for step 1. We have these 2 bits. What is assembled? They go in here. Spicy. And then this. Wait, I've missed some panel lining. No. Ah! Nobody saw anything. It's fine. Ah! I'm dropping everything today, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'm gonna guess that him head's gonna fit on there. That's super cool. That's so well designed. I love that. I really enjoy that. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see how much we can get done. What time is it? 2:30. We have 2 hours. Okay. Probably gonna go for another maybe hour and a half. only came into a cube time. Joe. Joseph Reginald Inferno. How could you do this to me? 4x4 cube. Hey, Holy Artec.
Hello there.
Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Can your name now canonically be Joseph Reginald Inferno? That's your new name. That's the only acceptable name now. How you doing, Joe? Also, welcome on in, Holy Architects. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Just taking a mild break from the Gundam to do a cheeky Rubik's Cube. Joseph only used when angry, so Joe Reginald Inferno. Okay, Joe, look, we built the Zeong head, and we started on the other bits of the Zeong. It's a spicy meatball. Still at work, but I had to drop the cube. Fair enough. Well, I appreciate ya. We haven't really met yet, but we keep missing each other in the House of Pla. Yeah, it happens. Those goddamn time zones. Well, I'm glad that you could swing by now. We are working on the... Hey, Mark, how you doing? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. We're working on the RG Zeong today. Time zones indeed. Yeah, time zones suck ass. And so far we have done a head and we've started the neck thing. I think that's what we've done. I'm honestly not sure anymore. We're just taking a break to do this Rubik's Cube at Joe's request, and then we'll be back at it. I can't sleep, so I get it. Oh man, time zones are poop. It's I hate that a bunch of people that I want to watch stream are in the States, because I'm like always either at work or asleep when they're streaming. It's the worst. Working on the high grade Regan leaf. Nice. Hey, if you want to share photos of things that you're working on, there's a Discord. I don't know why Nightbot's being so slow to respond today. And if you want to see things that I'm working on, there's my Instagram and my Twitter.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
That's me whenever I see Joe streaming. That barely made any sense. Where am I? There. Joe, thank you for the gift sub to Holy Architect. Holy shit! What? Oh! Joe redeemed a thing, and then Holy Architect sub popped up. I thought it was Joe. Holy Architect, thank you for the sub, and thank you for the 10 gift subs. Holy shit! broken me.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
and thank you for the 100 biddies, Jay. I appreciate you. Holy shit. That was a lot. Thank you so much. That you hit my pay for my Epion goal. Thank you so much. I hope you appreciate the emotes. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. We don't need a hype train. We don't need a hype train. Last time a hype train happened, it made my nose bleed, so we don't need a hype train. I appreciate you though. Thank you so much. Oh man, that.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the anonymous gift sub.
Cough.
And thank you for the 100 biddies, Craig. I appreciate it. Oh my god, it's already a level 4. You guys are you guys are mad. You guys are like crazy people. Oh no, a hype train. Yeah. Hype train. I will hydrate. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. Cheers. Oh man. That... I don't know how to respond to that. That was far too generous. Oh man. That... Anyway. So everyone who just got gift subs, I hope you appreciate the new emotes. And the now ad-freeness that you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for the 100 biddies, Jay. We need to support each other. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the new emotes got put in over the weekend sometime. And I think they are so spicy. I love them so much. What have I done? Oh shit, what have I done? Oh cock. Lads, I balked it. I forgot how to do Rubik's Cube. I'm so flustered. If any of mine wasn't losing mine tomorrow, unlucky happens though. Yeah. If you ever can't sleep and I'm streaming, just hang out. Hell yeah. Okay, there we go. 4x4 done. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for stopping by. Have fun at work. Oh man. That was just a lot. I made my brain go burr. I don't know how to react, and my brain's just like stop. Borf? Who's Borf? I feel rough. I am now horizontal. Send help. Oh no, Dot, you're right. I hope you feel better soon, Dot. Just enjoy. I will. See, I've already spent all of this money. All of these subs are already spent. I bought the fancy master grade Epion with the special coating version. Borf is commanding Cloudy Stream. It's Neon saying Borf with a V model dog in front of him. Ah, okay, fair. Kind of hate this mic setup. What do you mean? I can't do special coatings. See, I love the clear versions of kits. I I've built a fair few of them in my time. I absolutely adore them. I think they're beautiful. So I think it's gonna be like I feel like it's gonna be a similar kind of thing to that. But obviously I just won't be able to sand it as much. So working on the MG Phoenix at the moment. I hate it so much. I'm doing battle damage. Ooh. Ray! How you doing, Ray? Welcome on in.
I love refrigerators.
I love refrigerators too, my guy. How you doing, man? I'll stream, not right now, though. Fair. Yeah. Just cold and waking up, not a good combination. I can imagine. Yeah, I finally got heated handlebars fitted to my motorbike. Thank you for the hope train, everyone. I appreciate it. I appreciate the subs from Jay and from Craig, and all of the gift subs from Holy Architect and the definitely anonymous gifter, which I think was probably Holy Architect again. I appreciate you all greatly. Heated handlebars, yeah. So I can now not have cold hands in the morning. But I did have to go and collect the bike from the garage this morning, so I had cold hands on the way to collecting my bike. It's about time. I've been thinking about getting them for so long. And now I have them. I'm so happy. It's great. Right, building for LED design for my shop. Ooh. Okay, so the neck unit I think is Dunzo. Now we have... Wait. Those 2 bits. Then these 3 bits, okay. I know what I'm doing, I swear. I swear I am a competent builder. I love heated hand stuff. My car has a heated steering wheel. So my mum's car has like heated seats in the front seats of her car, and I absolutely love them. Whenever I get a lift anywhere, even if it's like not really that cold, I'll put the heated seat on because it just feels nice. But with this, it's more like I get real problems with pain in my wrists on cold mornings. Like the arthritis and cold hands aren't a good combination. So this should like make it a lot less painful to be riding early in the mornings. I'm very much hoping that this isn't the end of winter though, because I feel like if I've just got them fitted and it starts to heat up outside, I'm gonna feel a bit of a mug. Also, we need to get you a gun primer, my dude. Yeah, probably. I mean, I like this cheap file. I think it does a good job. I feel like a better one, probably like a curved one would be nice. A curved one with a tip so that I could get into kind of the narrower spaces. I'm very much a man of spend too much money on a kit and then don't spend any money on tools. The nippers I have, I've got a pair of single blade. They're like budget God Hand alternatives, which were, I want to say, about £20, rather than God Hands, which are like 70 or 80. I think they're closer to 80. Yeah, the file's the next thing that I should probably think about upgrading. I'm still using ones that were £5 for 3. Quid, pounds. Quid's like a slang term for pounds. Like bucks, a slang term for dollars. Same thing. £80, yeah. then they're not cheap. So that's what, like $120 ish. Yeah. Oh, everything in England's so much more expensive than it is anywhere else in the world. We know how to fuck ourselves. It's pretty horrific. Well, it's like I just bought the special coating Epion. I know that so I got it for 125 plus shipping. I know that Shane McInnes, another builder. If you don't already follow him, you should. His channel name is just Shane McInnes. I don't have a thing set up on my Stream Deck for him, or I would link him. He picked his up for $150. So mine was $179. Mine was $179. If my conversion's correct. So like we're paying more for. We're paying like more for kits, more for tools, and then more for shipping because nothing's actually sold within the country. It's good times. No, because the taxes go on top of it. So this the Epion, when it arrives, I might get a letter being like, hey, we've got a parcel for you. You need to pay 40 quid import and handling fees before we'll actually send it to you. They like doing that. It's just because of Brexit. Like it's fucking nonsense. They that's why a lot of builders in the UK you'll hear us complaining about the cost of things a lot. And a lot of the time it might not seem entirely justified, but everything's more expensive for us. It's very silly. Glad I didn't end up moving there. You should be. It's not great. I think I missed a message from Zafia. Moved my mic out more so it's closer to me, but it blocks my monitor. I normally have videos and crap. Yeah, so Zafia, my mic, you can't really see it, but I have my mic on an arm, so it's above and in front of me here. I used to have it. I'm going to mute it while I do this because it'll sound horrific. So before I had a face cam, I had it here. And it was super annoying because every time I leant down to do anything, I'd like headbutt it. But now it lives up above me because I can't deal with it on the desk. I can't deal with it being here. So it kind of lives there. Sounds pretty justified. It feels it. Also why I like to really take my time with kits that I build, because I want to get my money's worth out of them. Like I don't want to. So with this kit, I've had this kit set in my backlog for probably about 6 months. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I think this one was 60. I want to say this one was £62. Not 100% sure what that is in dollars. Not sure how that compares to the cost of it elsewhere. But like, I very much could have sat down off stream and just like plowed through this kit and got it done in a few days. But because I spent so much money on it, I want to kind of take my time on it. And £62. I don't know. I don't know how that compares. I actually bought this one from a physical retail store. I know that I'm gonna get absolutely mugged off for the real grade God Gundam. I've got that one. I've got that one on pre-order, and it's gonna be £45, which I'm pretty sure that one was just a standard real grade, so it should be close to 30, 31. It is what it is. I just need to not have a $10 arm. I'm gonna be honest, Sophia. This boom arm that I have, I think was £7.99 from Amazon. It's like an Amazon Basics hot garbage one, and it was really floppy when I got it. So I lined all of the joints with super glue to make it less floppy. The old how to fix one of the old Full Mechanics Gundam tricks. Line all of the joints with super glue to make them less floppy. It's really floppy when I got it lit. I stopped using arms and moved to stands. I feel like that's something that I want to do at some point. Same with my cameras. I want to move my cameras to proper tripods. Because at the moment I've got obviously this top-down cam. If I shake my desk, it moves the camera. And it's just like not. It's still relatively floppy. I want to get a proper tripod for that. It would also mean that I can swap my top-down cam out for a better camera, because I have another DSLR that I could hook into the system. But the arm that I've got at the moment doesn't hold the weight of it, which is annoying. I hand tighten mine so they don't turn anymore. Yeah. I do sometimes feel like I want to move my mic so that the mic stand isn't attached to the desk either, because obviously the mic's on the arm's attached to the desk, and I am very well aware that I bang the desk every now and again, and I know that it sounds absolutely horrid, but like I don't currently have a better way of doing it. Hey, Ruby Delight, how you doing? Welcome on in. The thing that makes me worried, yeah. Everything that stopped working. Do you have a shock absorber? So the actual mic. So I've got a HyperX Quadcast, which has got a built-in shock absorber. It's got one of those like anti-bump cage things that it's attached to. Don't know how well it works, but I ate sausage and now I lie down. Good. Lie down and rest. You deserve it. Is the weight has warped the hole that the whole thing goes into, and yes, so it leans a little bit. Yeah, see, mine's one that's just like it's just a clamp on the desk. It doesn't actually have like a thing. How you doing, Ruben? Yeah, we're building the real grade Zeong today. So we've got the head built. In fact, let's go to the other camera. We have head, and we've got the neck. Ooh, little neck chunk, and now we're starting on the actual torso. It's going to take me a while though, because there is so much dang panel lining. That does that. Is that what that's telling me to do? Yes. This. Goes in there. Okay. That's quite a head. It really is. Wax, also wrap the bottom in shrink tubing. That's a good shout. Or fill the divot with a thick lining of hard nail varnish. That's usually a good one. Such a unique build. I've got the limited effects part as well. It's so badass. I am jealous. I really wanted that effects part, but I couldn't justify the cost. Definitely the most unique of the real grades I've built. Probably the next most interesting one's probably the Justice, just because of the big like glider thing that it's got. So for those who don't know, I'm currently kind of on a quest to build one of every numerical real grade. And I have either already built, have in my backlog, or have on order 22 of the 37. So I'm missing 30. I'm missing 15. And I will eventually get them all. The newer ones I'm definitely preferring. So like this one, the new Gundam was flipping brilliant. Finished the wing, the TV version of the wing. That was the last kit that we finished. That was very good. After this, we've got the Zaku and the Zagok to do, which are... I've heard bad things about the Zaku, and I haven't heard anything about the Zagok. I'm going to be interested to see how that goes. Doing fine myself. Finally got started streaming the PG Unleashed, Leg and Waist, and Stage 1 done so far. Ruben, do you want to see mine? Let me show you mine. Let me get the other camera out. So we did the PGU just before Christmas. Wait, ooh, look at the boy. I love him. And there's the shit. Just bashed the entire cabinet. There's the wing. Just chilling. I've completely redid how everything's laid out in the cabinet to make it a bit more space for everything. It's so good. I love it. Oh, I showed you last time you were here. My bad. I just like showing it off. Zaku isn't bad. I've heard the Zaku is a bit of a hand grenade. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I need to get Char Zaku too, because that's also a separate number, which is silly. Craig, enjoy your meeting, enjoy your lurk, and we'll catch you on the other side. Good morning, or whatever time it is for you. Misk Mediocrity. That's probably said that horrifically wrong. Welcome on in. Welcome back. It is the afternoon. Here it is currently 3 o'clock. And I am having a very good afternoon. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good whatever time it is for you as well. Mine exploded in a melty explosion every 5 seconds. Oof. Yeah, the Zaku. I've heard some bad things about it. I know that Neon, so Gunpla Neon, who I would assume most of you know, gave up on him building his and put it in the bin. So I'm not expecting it to be a fun time. But yeah, I'd show it off too if any chance. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite thing I've built. Probably that and the MGEX, which I still need to find a way of hooking up to mains so that I can have the lights on all the time. And also I need to repose it because it's currently just sat in the most derpy pose. Love the cabinet. Heck yeah. I need another one. I'm running out of space in there already. I do like, you couldn't justify the cost of the exclusive Zeong, but did get the P-Bando transparent add-on for the PG. Look, Ruben. Shut up. The PGU was paid for by gift subs from Ray and Neon during September last year. Like I had a one stream where they completely fucking blew me away with gift subs, and that was enough money to buy the actual kit. And then I found somebody online that was selling the P Bandai Clear Editions kit, the add-on kit, for retail price for £70. So in essence, the only bit of my money that I've put into that is 70 quid. That's fine, but spending like double the price on the Zeong to get the extra bits, yeah. Zaku was your second kit. How did you find it? Good afternoon then. It's 9 AM in Texas. God damn, 9 AM. What's that tool you're using? I don't think I've seen it before. Well, this one. So this is, it's just a Gundam marker. So it's a black ink marker that I'm just essentially filling in all of the details on the kit with ink. So that they kind of have a bit more detail to them. That's the dream. My only goal as a streamer is to make a little to put back into the stream and hobbies. Yeah, exactly. So any money that I make from subs and bits and all of that kind of stuff goes back into the stream. So like last month I had a sub goal set up to help pay for the real grade full armor unicorn. So like any money that people use for the stream, if they hang around it, if they stay in the stream, if they sort of come back, they'll benefit from that money being spent. So either it will go on more kits for me to build, more interesting kits for me to build, or it will go on upgrading things for the stream. So like I bought a new capture card with money from the stream. I very kindly got gifted a stream deck for my birthday last year. That was great. I've got a good price on the Zeong for me. The seller charged, I think, €60 for the Zeong on 90 for the exclusive. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Ruben, the Zeong here was £62. The special version was 120, 125, I think. So it would have been double the cost for no reason. My mobile, so it looked like you were scraping something. Ah, fair. My goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Ha 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 ha. That's an old school meme. Also, my goal when I start again. Yeah, I have a panel marker, but I haven't tried it out yet. Yeah, I love it. I love panel lining. It just adds so much more detail to the kits. I definitely go significantly overboard because I panel line bits that you're never going to see, but it is what it is. Do you paint? I don't at the moment. I am going to try and paint a kit at some point soon, as a promise that I made to Joe. I'm going to finish. I started a custom high grade freedom, where I was painting the kit in matte black and then doing all the details in all the panel lining in white. So yeah, we'll see. £125. Geez, yeah, that's like €150. My lord, I wouldn't pay that either. Yeah. So anything that's P Bandai is going to cost significantly more in the UK than it does anywhere else, just because we are hated by Bandai, apparently. You mean like every big streamer who doesn't care about us anymore? I'm confused. My brain. Second break, how much progress you made? So, Renegor, we have made head. I don't know if that was a bot. If you're a bot, please fuck off. If you're not a bot and you want to actually post a link to something, let me know and I'll give you a permission. If anyone saw if that was a bot or not, let me know and I'll ban them. Oh yeah, it's a bot. I can see on the thing. Cool. Well, kindly go fuck yourself. Thank you. Thank you for banning them, Jay. I appreciate it. Yeah, we've got the neck, we've got the head, and we're starting on the torso. So we've made some progress. Not a huge amount, admittedly, but Yeah, we're getting there. I want to try the brushy wet kind, the panel fill thing. I haven't finished my coffee, sorry. The other kind of Mr. Hobby panel lining option that pours. Is it pour something? It's wetter and messier than the pen, and you wipe off the messy bit. Yes, so you're thinking of brush on ink panel liners. I have one of these, which is a pour type marker. Let me find a good example of this. Yeah, so this one. So this is what you're talking about. It's the more ink one, where you just kind of hold it down and the ink spreads across the panel line. Like that. I find super relaxing. I really like that type of panel lining. I really like using this pen. But I'm too impatient to wait for it to dry before cleaning up. So I still just use, in most cases, the regular pen. P-Bandai is absurd here too. Special versions weren't P-Bandai. It was just a one-time run. But that limited nature probably made most countries charge absurd prices. Yeah. Kindly fuck off. It just doesn't sound as good in an American accent. I'm jealous. It's one of the few good things about living here. I use enamel myself. See, the enamel panel lining, it scares me. I'm always terrified that I'm gonna damage something or do something wrong. Like the regular panel lining ink, you can just clean up with isopropyl alcohol type stuff. You know what I don't get is, why would you buy Prime subs? Wouldn't it be more effective to just gift yourself subs? Yes, it would. But it's more, I think what the idea is more that you're buying exposure. Like, if a channel suddenly picks up a bunch of Prime subs, more people are likely, like if somebody comes into a channel and it's like, yeah, they've got like 400 subs this month, they're more likely to be like, oh, this big boy streamer, let's stick around. Silliness. Pour type, that's it, thank you. Yeah, I paint also. I want to get into painting so bad. I'm a dum-dum when it comes to painting though. Making a mess and cleaning up the excess is kind of my brand, from eyeliner to digital art, so I think that'll be the best option for me. It's definitely satisfying. Like, I do enjoy using that type of panel liner and doing the cleanup, but not when I'm streaming, because like I get very impatient, and then I get frustrated with myself because I've got impatient. I've made a mess of it. What I've done in the past with a few bits is do all of the inking and then leave it all in the like on the runners in the box inked, and then come back and do the cleanup, and then I'll just stream the assembly, like the cutting everything out and building it, but it's all panel lined already. Kits like this though, like I'd rather stick to this tried and true, slap some ink on and rub it off again. Payout is higher, exposure is higher. Yeah, it's silly, because you get half all the money you would get in for gifting yourself back. I don't know how much you pay for those by Prime subs. I've obviously never considered doing it. I would assume that you'd actually probably make less money off doing that than you would if you just gifted yourself the money, the subs. A hydrate? I shall hydrate. David coming in with the health check. And the lasagna. Heck yeah. We love a lasagna. Oh, man. Oh. Prime actually pays out less. You get less paid out per Prime sub than you do for regular ones. It's stupid, but I'll get into painting eventually, but I'm still on the entry grade kits. Oh, which ones have you built then, Miss Mediocrity? I'm really interested in the entry grades. I really want to pick up some of the I want to pick up some of the entry grades to send to friends. And I'd love to, we've talked about it before, like I'd love to do a thing where a bunch of Gundam streamers get together and all build an entry grade together. But if you wanted to gift yourself 100 subs, who's to stop you? Yeah, exactly. Like I could gift myself a sub and then I'd get half of that money back. Or just under half of that money. I demand an entry grade, Zach. I want the entry grade new. It's like, what's the some of the bigger streams like Pay Money Wobby, he does things where he'll set a challenge for himself, and then if he fails the challenge, he'll gift 100 subs to chat. So like obviously for him, that's costing him half of the money that it would anybody else, because he's getting half of that money back. Or actually, because he's a partner, he probably gets more than that, but yeah. They can do some right dope painting with an entry grade, yeah. I started with Pokemon, the DBZ, and finally the entry grade RX-78. A couple of people in the community told me the EG RX-78 is a surprisingly good kit because higher grades of RX-78 don't have as much effort put into design because the RX-78 isn't popular at that level. So the high grade, original high grade RX-78 is a bit blah. The high grade RX-78 Beyond Global, which is the most recent RX-78 high grade, is apparently very good. I've heard that it's better than the real grade one, which wouldn't exactly be difficult because the real grade one was fucking garbage. I enjoyed the RX-78. It was a really fun and satisfying kit with 0 stickers. No stickers is chef's kiss. We like that. That's what I'm saying. Why buy subs when you can literally buy subs? Yeah. No, you're right. You're right, Sophia. I could indeed paint an entry grade, but I've only done one so far. I don't want to paint him. I have other plans. Ooh. What are your plans? So we need E, 4, 5, and 6. There's 4. There's 5. And there's 6. Glad I'm making some kind of sense. Yeah. You are making sense. Yeah, it just I don't know. I'm happy that I get that kind of bot coming in and being annoying rather than the kind of bots that were doing like the hate raids and stuff. Like I'm glad that none of that ever came through this way. I suppose I am in that lucky group of people that don't have anything that those people object to. So I call it guerrilla weathering. I'm going to pan line him and then throw him around in the yard until he looks weathered. Fair. I quite like the new origin line of UC Classics. Fair enough. Yeah, the RX-78 Beyond Global looks dope. And it's a high grade that I want to pick up. I haven't built many high grades. Like I built a few, built a couple of the full mechanics 100s and then kind of jumped into real grades. And I've stuck with real grades because I really love the size, really love the amount of detail. I love the complexity of the build. Like they are by far my favorite grade. Possibly could be unseated by perfect grades, but I don't have enough money to just build perfect grades. Because that shit would be wild. But I'm kind of want to pick up a Beyond Global to replace the real grade RX-78 on the shelf, because the real grade RX-78 is actually the worst kit I've ever built. I'm not a fan. Saw a YouTube video of someone setting off a bunch of fireworks on a model and it turned out amazing. That's pretty dope. Imagine being none of the labels people hate. Yeah. I'm playing, clearly everyone's valid and you are rock. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I am very kind of... I am just myself. I never pretend to be someone that I'm not. I'm just very lucky that the person that I am is one of the people that all of the bigoted twats don't hate. Like, I am straight white male. I tick all of their boxes for people that they don't want to attack. And it gets me out of a lot of issues. I fucking hate that a bunch of my friends have to worry about pissing off those people just by existing. Like, I don't get why people have such a strong opinion on how other people live their lives. It drives me mad. Truly drives me mad. Definitely a master grade kind of guy, but RGs are close. New RG is definitely better than the old ones with the flimsy joints. See, that's the thing though, Ruben. I really like the old style RGs, like the ones with that pre-built inner frame. I absolutely adore them. The RX-78 was truly garbage, I think, because of the transformation, because it has the inner core bit that you can swap out for the jet. Because it's got the ability to swap that out, you lose strength in the piece because it's meant to be taken out. And because of that, it's a hand grenade. It's bad. It's so bad. It's a privilege. It really is. I wish I could not tick boxes. I don't want to say that I'm sorry that you tick those boxes, because I'm not. Like, I'm happy that you are living in a time when you can be yourself. I just wish that those people weren't cunts.
I love refrigerators.
I also love refrigerators. Anyway, that got dark, like, real quick. That very quickly turned into a bit of a rant. I didn't intend for that to happen. I apologize. We'll go back to the chill. I'm in my 30s now, so I'm like, bring it, give me a reason to like yell at you or ban you or whatever. Yeah, I set up an emergency panic button on my stream deck that just like kills the stream. That happens often, that smaller creators get hate raided and things like that. It was happening a lot before, Ruben, that there was anyone who was using anyone who was outwardly from the LGBTQA plus community were getting major hate raids for no reason other than their existence. Silliness. Very silly. I more wish that there weren't boxes to tick. Exactly. Yeah, no, you're right. I noticed in the Me Too movement there was a lot of straight white men don't know their friends are monsters because they don't receive the bigotry from them. Yes. Yeah. I just hate generally. I'm not a fan of just any things. I equally I believe that everybody can be hated. Like, you can hate someone, but you have to have a valid reason for that. Like, I hate the people that there are bigoted twats because they're bigoted twats. If they have a valid reason to hate me, they can hate me. Just don't hate me without knowing me. Basically, if that makes sense. It's nice to hear people talking about it and are generally understanding. It's... Yeah. Oh, it's not. It's dumb. Life's stupid. I won. Okay, what time are we at? We're at 3:30. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get this torso done today. I'm probably going to wrap up in about half an hour or so. So we're going to carry on until then. I was hoping to get more of this kit done today, but unfortunately, I've been having too much fun talking to you guys. It's the one thing that's frustrating when I have so much fun talking to you guys, I don't actually get to build as much. That's why I do this. I do this so that I can talk to people. So I think of everything slowly degrading to playground name calling. Yeah. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Because we are all adults. If somebody has a problem with me, I would want them to talk to me about that. I am fine if somebody has a problem with me. But if their problem with me is just that they want to call me a prick, then shut up, basically. Like, if somebody has a difference in opinion and doesn't like me because I believe something they don't, that's fine. That's cool. All good. But if they're going to turn around and start calling me a soy boy cuck or anything like that, then that's A-class cunt behaviour. That's the whole people being like, oh, I'm an alpha male. I'm like, okay. I don't know that you know what you're talking about, but okay. Why can't we agree to disagree or keep your nose out of my personal life? Yeah, exactly. I won't agree to disagree with a Yahtzee or bigots in general. Yeah, I mean, there are some opinions that aren't opinions. They're just things that are bad. But if it's like someone going, oh, well, you like Magic the Gathering and I like Pokemon, so you're a bad person because I like Pokemon and you don't, then cool, have that opinion. Don't let that opinion make you think I'm a bad person, though. Some opinions, like being racist, or sexist, or homophobic, or anything like that, they're not opinions. They are... I don't know what they are, but they're not opinions. I've been AFK, but still listening. Personally, I think the human race is a parasite on this planet. But I think we're all equal parasites, yes. I believe that every human is bad. I think that dogs deserve to rule the planet, and that we should all just, like, leave. Like, dogs are way better than us. Let's just let them have the planet. We can all just fuck off. I end up being hated by both sides because I like both things that they're arguing about. I have PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Switch. Some people don't approve. See, I'm kind of with you there. Like, I've got an Xbox, I've got a PC, I've got a Switch. I don't have a PlayStation, but I really like a bunch of the PlayStation games. I actually do like both Magic and Pokemon. I like I don't know. I like both Marvel and DC. I like both comics and the movies that they make of the comics. I don't think one's better than the other inherently. And I can fully understand, like, people don't seem to understand that you don't have to be 100% brand loyal to something. Like, I'm a big Rooster Teeth fan. Like, I absolutely adore a bunch of the content that they make. I'm a member of the community. I have been for a very long time, but that doesn't mean that I like every single thing that Rooster Teeth make. I'm a massive Marvel fan. Doesn't mean that I have to like all of the films. I'm an insane Star Wars fan. Like, I have a million Star Wars pops. I have a lightsaber literally sat on my desk. I thought the last few episodes of Boba Fett were a bit crap. Like, just because I'm a fan of something doesn't mean I have to like every single thing that do you know what I mean? Do you get what I mean? People love black and white. No grey area allowed. I mean, you're right. Like, that's what people are like. I wish they weren't. Show off the pops. You want to see the pops? Okay. Hip hip. Hip dip. Where's the camera? There's the camera. So, yeah, I have a few Star Wars pops. I especially like Baby Yoda by the sounds of things. Cause like all of the Baby Yodas. And there's more. There's more over here. And then there's also more over there. And then there's Big Baby Yoda. And then I've also got, so behind the bits up there, I've got 2 lightsabers. And then I've also got the dark saber, which just kind of exists on my desk. I love it. Chef's kiss. I stopped with pops. The HQ is 20 minutes from my house. See, I absolutely love pops. I need to stop buying them though. I've been trying to I've been trying to get the every one of the Baby Yodas that they make. I'm missing 2, and someone on Discord has bought them for me, and I'm just waiting to find out how much I need to pay him for shipping, because they're American exclusives. Chef's kiss. Good luck on getting that Zeong chest built. You can finish it. You can get it finished in an hour. I don't think I can. I really don't think I can. This is going to take me probably all week to get done. My hiding spot still hasn't been noticed. What hiding spot, Craig? I'm confusion. That's pretty cool. Tell us about the dark saber. So this is the it's the Black Series Force FX Elite dark saber. It's metal, unlike a lot of the other ones. It's actually got real weight to it. I love him. It's got some dodgy LEDs in the blade. But it looks super cool. I love it. I have no idea where I'm gonna like actually put it, because at the moment it's just sitting on my desk. But I can't leave it there. My God, I want one, Ray. I mean, I can hook you up if you don't mind paying for shipping. Ah, shit. Hi, confusion. I'm Craig. Stop it. Stop it, you. The cabinet, mine are just stacked up in boxes. Yeah, see, I annoy a lot of collectors because I take them out of the boxes. I love the look of them outside of the boxes. I think that they look way better standing on their own. I'll never truly understand the Funko Pop appeal, but I appreciate any collector of things. That's fair. It's not for everyone. It's very much like I don't truly understand people who collect things like the old retro Star Wars action figures and stuff, because to me they just don't seem that cool. But I like Funko, so who am I to talk? I won Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World on a Facebook giveaway a few years ago, but most of my pops were picked up in clearance. Nice. I can't speak for anyone else but me. The appeal is that all my favourite things are in the same format, so I can reasonably place Yoda on a shelf next to Doc Brown and Samwise Gamgee. I think that's kind of it. Shipping is the killer. Ray, so we sell those sabers at the shop that I work in, so I can pick one up with my staff discount. That'd be cheaper. That would account for the shipping. But you might just be able to find it cheaper in America because they're it's Star Wars, like it's probably available over there, like at a relatively good price. The point is for them to come out of the boxes. Yeah, they're not designed to be like kept in their cardboard prisons forever. How much is the Darksaber for reasons? Retails for 300. It's not cheap. I'm fine with them being out of the boxes, just don't want to dust them. Exactly. That's why the cabinet. So I do have a bunch that aren't in the cabinet. So like I have these ones. Like I've got all of the Marvel Infinity Saga ones. But because they're not in the cabinet, they stay in their boxes. They're beautiful. I love them so much. But again, I fully understand why people don't like them. It's one of the biggest things that we get. So the shop I work in, I work in like a nerdy pop culture type shop. We sell Funko, we sell action figures, we sell comics, that kind of thing. We sell some Gundam, but not a lot. One of the biggest things that I get, one of the biggest bits of feedback that we get as a shop is, you sell too many Funkos. Your shop is no longer as cool as it used to be because it's just Funkos. It's people who absolutely detest them. And I'm like, cool, you're coming in to buy your 6-inch Star Wars action figures, and you're shitting on people who like 3-inch Star Wars action figures. Like, what's the problem? It's very silly. Speaking of dumb shit, there's the limited edition Pikachu N64 at the local game shop for $400. That's probably not a bad price, actually. I only keep mine in the box for my own convenience. I envy people who have them out of the box in a nice cabinet. Yeah. IKEA coming in clutch with the cabinets. The designs just don't appeal to me. I do have a handful that are like different in a way. Like I still have a Roadhog and Zenyatta figure. Yes, the Overwatch ones, I really liked the Overwatch ones because they're also uniquely designed. The Godzilla Funkos are pretty cool. Yes. And I think that's why I like the Star Wars one so much, because they're all aliens, so they all look unique. They're all like uniquely sculpted. Rather than some of like the old Marvel ones where it's like just repainted on the same sculpt each time. Like newer Funkos, they actually do a lot more to make them different from previous Funkos. New inbox would be like 2K, loose with everything is 300 to 400. Yeah, that doesn't sound like that bad of a price, to be honest, Sophia. Because you could probably flip that. Funko Pop TARDIS is very nice. Basically the biggest, nicest TARDIS you can get at the price point. I had one out of the box in the bathroom when I had a Doctor Who bathroom fair. I did sell the rest of my Overwatch Funkos though. I mostly had an issue with how they were just of terrible build quality. When Diva and Reinhardt kept falling apart straight out of the box. Yeah. So, Ruben, I've shown it before. My Mercy has one wing. It was missing a wing out of its box. My Zen snapped off at the knees. I've got the Diva, the Blueberry Diva, so the fancy blue version. It was a con special edition, I think. But like her little cockpit lid comes off when it's very much not meant to. I wouldn't flip it ever. I mean, it's forever home. I have literally ever seen 2 in my life. It's so rare. Fair. Just do it then. Treat yourself. Buy the thing. I'm all for people buying collectibles that they can't really afford. Like that's literally my life. Is buying things that I shouldn't buy because they're too expensive, but because I want them for a collection. Like again, spending £180 on 2 Gundam kits that I definitely didn't need to spend money for. It was a poor decision. Poor decisions on my part, but I'm very glad I did. Well, high grade Neo Zeong narrative and the effect ring. Yes. Yes. Holy Architect. Have you built it yet? Or is that in your... Oh man. How big is the box? Because that shit's like big. Diva the cockpit lid continually falls off, and at the point an arm did as well. I ended up selling it with a thruster missing from the back because it fell off. I didn't notice, so it must have vacuumed up at some point. Oof. That's half my monthly check. Yeah, I spent $400. Okay, that's fair. Maybe if it's but like, now this is gonna sound bad, but do you need to eat for a month? I have legitimately spent my food money on Funko before. It's bad. I got 2 of my Funko McDonald's retro characters. Nice. Now, I feel like sometimes games console more important than food. Holy Architect, if you're not already in Discord, here is a link to Discord. Would you be able to post a photo of the box? Because I want to see how big the boxes are. I know I've seen the size of the boxes out of context before, but I don't think I've actually seen them kind of with context. Okay, C2, C3. That's these little boys. And yeah, so for anyone that in that Discord, there is a separate Funko channel. So if anyone ever wants to share any photos of Funko, there is a channel for that. If anyone wants to show any pictures of Gundam that they're building, things that they're working on, art they're working on, chuck them up. I always like to see what other people are doing, what other people are working on, or what other people are passionate about. So it makes me happy. It makes me happy seeing what other people enjoy. I also need to spend like $4,400 on a 20TB NAS setup. Oh, $400. I was gonna say $4,400. Jesus, this is expensive. I need to get new computer monitors. That's the next big computer thing I need to do. Because my current monitors are fairly garbage, I would say. I have Mayor McCheese and the Hamburglar, if anyone is curious. I wanted all of them, but I could only reasonably afford to. The McDonald's ones are very expensive. Let me hit up that Discord. I do some hobby Gundam photography in my spare time. Ooh, hell yeah. I might hit you up with some advice for that, because I'm in the process of building a light box so that I can better photograph my kits once I've built them. So photography is like one of my other hobbies. I don't do it as seriously anymore. But when conventions were on and when I felt like more safe going out to conventions and stuff, I used to go to cons and do cosplay photography for people. Yeah, I'm a big camera nerd. Posted. Ooh-wee. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, that's large. That's a large box. And architect. That's beautiful. That's beautifully weathered. I found a cheap light box at a store here, so I might grab it as a placeholder. That's probably a good shout. I've got a big cardboard box and I've got some black material. So what I want to do is line the box with the black material with an infinity edge, and then have space for both of my ring lights to attach into the box, so I can have top lit black background so that all the white kits can kind of stand out against the background rather than a white background with a white kit. But that's what I'm planning. But currently, I haven't actually made any progress on it. I have all the materials. I just haven't done anything with the materials. Sounds good. I've done a mix of like studio shots and environmental shots for mine. I've stood in a Japanese garden with perfect grade, taking shots of people walking around. It must have been a funny sight. I can imagine it probably was. It's dedicated to my grandmother who passed away last Thursday. Oh, my condolences, man. Sorry to hear that. That's rough. There's the other nub. Yeah, I think I always just enjoy going to Comic-Con and taking photos of people in cosplay. Like, my friends will be all hanging out in their cosplays, just like doing normal everyday human shit, and I'm like, I'm just gonna start taking some photos of them while they like natural photos when they're not realizing that they're being photographed, because that kind of photo, they're just fun. Like, not necessarily photograph people while they're not aware that they're being photographed, but like getting actual natural emotions and natural responses in photographs is difficult, especially at conventions. Hey, Coran, how you doing? Long time no see, buddy. Hope you're keeping well. Also, Gundam. I own a Gundam store. You own a Gundam store? What? How you been, Corin? I hope you're keeping well. We are working on the Real Grade Zeong today. We've got some of a torso done, and we have a head. I feel like I should just put arms and legs on that, and then call it a day. I don't actually know where we are and what we're doing now. E2 and K3. There's E. And there's K. A3. Yeah, I miss going to Comic-Con. I miss like just being able to go and hang out with other nerds in the meat space. I've never felt more at peace with myself than I am at Comic-Con, because like I'm amongst other people that I know are just as nerdy as me, and that aren't going to judge me for liking the things that I like. And it just feels nice knowing that. I stopped going to Comic-Con up here. What is that? Like, I haven't gone since the pandemic started because I don't feel 100% comfortable yet. I'm considering going to the one in May in London. But I would probably only go for a day, and I'd be masked, sanitizing all over the gaff, and kind of doing everything I can to keep myself safe. Mostly because at the end we were just going for Art Alley, and they made the path through it so narrow it wasn't fun to browse. Yeah, it's fair. I'd mainly be going to see my friends, because I have a group of friends that I would only see at Comic-Con. Like, we all live completely different bits of the country. Obviously, I know England is significantly smaller than the States. So me saying, oh, I live the other end of the country from someone, that's like a short drive for people in the States. But here it's like, I see them like twice a year. I live like 3 hours away from some of my friends, and that's long enough that I don't see them except at Comic-Con. That's like the main reason I go. And also to look at Funko Pops, because I'm a loser. Okay, so this is in there. Yeah. I'm not a cosplay person, that's fair. Now that Stan has passed, I have no real reason to go either. Fair. Short drive, I'm like 12 hours from you if traffic is okay. Yeah, but that's the thing. Jay, people in Texas will be like, yeah, I'm just going to go visit my friend for the day, and they live like a 14-hour drive away, and I'm like, oh? Dumb. So I go to SakuraCon and PAX Prime. Fair. Did you go to Comic-Con when it was still had the big room with panel events? Have you ever seen a map of Texas laid over the UK? Yeah, I mean, the UK is tiny compared to Texas. What is it? You can drive for like 8 hours and still be in Texas. Yeah. My friend recently moved from Scotland to England. It was like an 8-hour drive, and I'm like, I could drive 8 hours and still be in Texas. Yeah. It's silly. It's so silly. I was meant to be going to Austin this summer for a convention. I'm not now. I didn't book the holiday in time, and I can't have it off anymore. And also, flights are now too expensive, which isn't hugely ideal. But like, I was so excited to go to Texas, to go to Austin, just be like in that big of a place. I don't know, it's silly. I was also gonna hire a Harley and do some biking around, but I'd probably die of heat. I've heard of people in Texas commuting for like an hour and a half each way to work. Yeah, see, for me, a long commute is like 20 minutes. Like in England, I'm not even kidding, there are companies that will, if somebody has a commute that's more than an hour, they'll pay for that person to stay in a hotel 5 days a week. It's a completely different world. It's bonkers. It's mad. It could be a lot quicker, but stupid smart motorways are shit. Yeah, you're right. You right. 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I'm in Central Texas, almost dead center, and the fastest way to the border is 5 hours away. Some borders are as much as 10 hours away. That's mad. I have a story if you want to hear. Go for it. You have nose companies. I mean, it's not every company that will do that. I know my brother for a while was living... he was working in London. He was living further to the southwest. And the company that he worked for was paying to house him up in London 5 days a week. So he was taking a train up to London on the Monday, staying up in London 5 days, and then going home again. Austin is a really fun city for vacation. Didn't enjoy living there because it's not a city person, and but it's a fun place to visit. Lots to do and see. See, Miss Mediocrity. I have a list of restaurants I want to visit when I go there, because I want all the good barbecue. And I've got some friends who live over there, and I want to go on the good food tour and see all of the good food. If I have to commute more than an hour each way, I just have to suck up and do it. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad that I don't. Post a few photos on my few photos in the photos channels. Cool. I will have a look in a minute. People in Texas will take a job with a commute like that just to make more money. So if you live outside the city, you can get a bigger house and drive into the city for work. That's fair. Okay, let's get this gold cube done. Oh man, I've forgotten how to do cubes. How does one cube? That one wants to go there. There we go. Cool. Cool beans. So a lot of people who work in Austin live outside of Austin. A significant number of those people commute over an hour each way. My sister-in-law commutes to Austin, but she had a job in Austin first and moved outside the city to raise her kids. She works from home a lot and commutes like 2-3 days a week. That's fair. I think a lot of companies are moving to people being able to work from home more now that they've been forced to get the infrastructure in place for it by COVID. My wife is a flight attendant. She commutes 3 hours. She commutes 3 states to work, which added all together is like 3 hours each way, if not 4. Damn. Are your friends from Texas originally, or are they transplants? Some of them are originally Texasies. I think some of them are not, but I don't know for 100% sure. What am I doing? I've lost the plot. She's a lawyer. Oh, fair. So she makes bank then. I was born in Texas. Don't live there now though. Yeah, see, I live literally in the house next door to the house that I grew up in. I've never moved. I live next door to my parents. The only 2 houses I've lived in are literally next door to each other. Which is, it's very convenient for me. It means that I've never had to deal with moving or any of that shit that comes with it. And also means I'm still very close to my parents if they need me or if I need them, and it's very useful. Get your food recommendations from native Texans, please. Oh, I will. The one place that I absolutely want to go to is Rudy's. I've heard incredible things. Oh, Craig, you've been to Rudy's. I'm assuming that was when you were out for RTX. There we go. Gold cube solved. It's the day the US played England in the Women's World Cup. Was it? Nice. Okay, now we're building the shoulder mounts. Gonna bounce to get some stuff sorted. Enjoy the rest of the stream, Tom. Thank you very much for hanging out. We're actually gonna wrap it up there, I think, because it's nearly 4 o'clock and my sister's gonna be getting home from work soon. So I'm just gonna tidy up my mess. I feel like we've got to a fairly appropriate stopping point. In that we have a torso chunk done. Hey, Nick! But you just got here? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. So this is what we've got so far. We got like the core of the torso. We've got the head done. You gonna do a shameless self plug? Do it, Jay. Do it. I'm pretty happy with this kit so far. So, we're gonna call it there for today. Jay has just shouted out the
Are you sure about that?
RTUK Twitch channel. So for those who don't know, obviously Rooster Teeth is a big media company in Austin, which is why I want to go to Austin to go to their convention. I'm one of the community admins for the UK community. We have a Twitch channel that we occasionally stream on, and Jay has been streaming on quite a lot lately, so you should go and follow it so you can catch Jay streaming. What's a rooster? It's big cock. Who redeemed a cube? Nick, what flavour cube would you like me to do? 3x3, 4x4, 2x2? Are we playing some more God of War? Angry Dad Sim tomorrow morning about 10:30 GMT. Cherry flavour. Okay. I'll do a 3x3. You're getting a 3x3. Speaking of streams tomorrow, I am currently hoping that I will be able to stream tomorrow afternoon about the same time as I did today, so 12:30 GMT-ish. And then do my normal Wednesday evening stream at 7:30 or 8 GMT-ish. So hopefully I'll be able to see some of you guys then. Let's get this cube solved real quick, and then we'll find somebody that we can raid. Oh, it'd help if I didn't fuck that up, wouldn't it? What dumbass. Do it, speed cube. I'm trying. I'm failing. That's what's happening here. This is so slow. I've not been like practicing my proper speed cubing stuff lately. So like I've slowed down significantly and I hate it. There we go. Spicy. Have you done a cube with a design on it? My husband loves cubes, and once I got one from work with Game of Thrones houses on it. When he solved it, it didn't work with the traditional method. Yeah, so there's... On a normal cube, you don't have to worry about the orientation of the central plates. This cube is the same as this cube, but at a 45-degree angle. So like that piece is a centerpiece. That piece is a centerpiece. That piece is a centerpiece. So you have to worry about making sure that they're in the correct orientation when you solve it. I've got a couple that have printed stuff on. I've got a Sudoku cube, so you have to solve for Sudoku as you go. Raid call. By the power of Mason, I have Ligma. Well, we're gonna go for the normal raid message. The you got Masoned, because we're boring. But let's have a look, see who's on that we can raid. Has anybody got any recommendations for people that we can raid? Any other Gundam builders that you guys follow that are online? Do you know what? Brandino's on. Okay, actually, Brandino is somebody that was in the stream earlier. He followed tonight, and I'm pretty sure. So he is at. He's building his first Gundam. And he's got 9 followers currently. So let's go and do a big raid for him. And if you wouldn't mind dropping a follow, let's like try and make this a nice big deal for him. Let's go share some love over there. All right. As always, I appreciate you guys being here today. Thank you again so much for all of the gift subs earlier and all of the bits. I hugely appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow, similar time to today, and then also in the evening. Oh, Ironhide, I'm sorry. I will catch you guys later. For the meantime, though, look after yourselves, stay safe, and have a good day. Peace.